Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be all about the new Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Foundation and Concealer. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions and doing a wear test. So I've had the makeup on for 8 hours now. So if you want to know my thoughts on it and see how it applies and how it wears throughout the day, because I will be doing a check-in and I also do a flash photography test, then just keep watching. But before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified every time that I upload so you never miss an upload. Give this video a big thumbs up if you do enjoy, and yeah, let's get started. So today I'll be doing a wear test with check-ins and a first impressions on the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear. Now I won't be wearing this for 24 hours on my face. If you want to see that, I think Jeffree Star did a review on this foundation, but I will be wearing it for a good 7 to 8 hours. So I'm definitely going to put this foundation to the test for you guys. I'm so excited. I haven't tried the foundation, obviously it's a first impressions, but I have been using the concealer and I loved it so much that I did pick up the foundation. I've been using it non-stop. It's all I've been gravitating towards. So yeah, let's get started. So the foundation is vegan and cruelty-free. It says it's buildable, medium coverage liquid foundation with a real skin matte finish that lasts up to 24 hours. It says it's for normal, dry, combination, and oily, so all skin types, so we'll see about that. It says that this is available in 50 shades, which we love that. It has 7 different undertones, and it's also waterproof. And it says it won't oxidize, it's a stay true color, and it minimizes the appearance of pores. So there's a lot of high claims on this foundation, so I'm so excited to try it. Like I said, I haven't tried it yet. I love the packaging. This kind of stresses me out though. It's kind of weird to me. I wish they would have made it just like one whole bottle, but it is cool and kind of different. It has the little UD label on the side, and I love the rose gold packaging, so I think this is really cute. So the concealer is also vegan. It's extra pigmented liquid concealer that corrects hyperpigmentation and imperfections with a real skin matte finish as well that will last up to 24 hours. Full coverage, obviously it's a concealer. Again, it claims to be for all skin types. There's 25 shades of the concealer with 5 undertones. So since this foundation does have a matte finish and I have more of normal leaning towards dry of a skin type, I'm going to prep my skin with the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. Then I'm going to go in with my 2 usual primers that I've been going back and forth. I like to use them both actually and kind of make a primer cocktail. I have the Farsali Skin Tune Blur Perfecting Primer Serum, as well as the No Problem primer by Touch and Soul, and I really love this one. This one is more of a moisturizing pore filling primer, which I find is really hard to come across. Like, they're usually really silicone-y and ball up on my dry skin, so I really love this one. And if you have dry skin but want to make a matte foundation work for you, then I really recommend this one. And I just massage that in using my fingers. It's a good day to test out this foundation because it is so hot out right now, as well as I have so much acne going on my jawline because of my PCOS right now, so we'll see if it really does have a nice full coverage. And then I'm placing the No Problem right where my pores show the most because I feel like I see the most results with this primer, but it's not one that I'd want to, I don't know, put all over my face. You know what I mean? Just personal preference. So next is foundation, and I just want to say that it does have a pump, which we love that. I'm going to start out just using a damp beauty blender from now on in foundation reviews because I haven't really done any, if at all, on my channel. If you guys want me to do like half of my face with a brush, just let me know. So I'm just going to apply 1 pump. That was like half and then another half, sorry. And I'm just going to go in. It might be a little yellow for me. And see how far we can get with 1 pump. I know 1 pump covers a lot of people's whole face, but I never get away with that. I'm usually like a 2.5 pump girl. So 1 pump covered a good half of my face, but I do feel like I need more product, especially where I'm breaking out on my jawline and right here in the center of my cheeks. So I am going to go in with more just to see if it's buildable. I'm going to go in with more and see if I can build up the coverage without it being cakey. The real test will be in my T-zone area because I was boating and camping all of last weekend, so I got really burnt on the face and I've been peeling. That looks like it took a lot of it away and made it look a lot better. So here's half my face with the foundation and then half without. You can tell it covered a lot of redness here and on my forehead where I've been burnt. And you can tell it covered a lot of my acne. You can still see texture. The texture is a little bit emphasized. I think it's because it's a matte finish. And it is drying down. I can tell a little bit more now that it's been on for a second and sitting on my face. But you can tell the redness around my nose is gone. So yeah, so far so good. I'm going to do the other half of my face really quickly. So next we have the concealer, which I already know that I really like, but I want to see how it pairs with this foundation, as well as I haven't been wearing my makeup for long periods of time as of late when I've been trying this concealer, so I'm going to put it to the test and see if it's really long wearing. It also has a really nice doe foot kind of curved applicator, which I really like because it really helps to get in under the eyes, or if you wanted to carve out your eyeshadow with concealer or your eyeliner. I'm just going to do the eyes first because this concealer doesn't necessarily dry down fast, but I just don't want it to sit on my skin. This concealer also photographs really well and doesn't flash back because I just did, my family just did family pictures and I wore this concealer, so. I'm going to use a little bit on my chin, Cupid's bow, forehead, and it looks like I have a piece of dry skin already right there, so I'm not going to put a ton of product. And then down the center of my nose a little bit as well. To set my face, I'm just going to be using the Patrick Star Powder by MAC and a Luxie 522 brush. I really want to give my nose a fair chance, so I'm not going to set on top, but just the sides where I do get oil buildup. Okay, you guys, so here is my full face complete. I don't think that my complexion has ever looked this bad. I'll zoom you guys in and show you what I'm talking about. So again, the dryness on my forehead is being really emphasized. I fixed the nose by putting highlighter on it, powder highlight, so it kind of draws away from the dryness right above it, especially if I'm facing like just straight on. As well as the texture, since I powdered, is really emphasized on my jawline, but everywhere I concealed it doesn't look dry or cakey, except for right here by my nose. So I'm going to take a flash photo for you guys to see if this has flashback. So there isn't flashback. I'll insert that photo on the screen now, but I'm just gonna go. I have some errands to run, I have an appointment to get to, and I'll check in with you throughout the day. Okay, I'm back from my check-in. I forgot to put on the screen what time that I finished my makeup, and I'll put that on the screen now. I'm pretty sure it was like around 12:30, but it is now 5 o'clock, so I've been in this makeup for roughly 4.5 hours. It's gotten better. I feel like the oils, my natural oils, have kind of settled this makeup into my skin better and not made it look so dry. I still have the patchiness from the dry spots on my forehead. Around my nose doesn't look as cakey, and I think it's because of my oil buildup. This side of my face looks fine because I don't have as many breakouts on this side of my jawline as I do the left side or the left side of my cheek. But other than that, I feel if you have oily skin, you'd love this. But right now it's just not working for me. I might need to exfoliate more because I did exfoliate, or use a harsher exfoliant. Because I use the... My dogs are fighting, I'm sorry. I currently use the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant, and I really like that one because it's rice powder and it's really gentle on my skin. But I maybe use a stronger exfoliant if you have dry skin, and like just prep your skin with a lot of hydrating products before you use this foundation because it is doable. I'd probably say if I had to rate this foundation out of 10 so far within me wearing it, I'd probably say a 6. Just because of my skin type. It's not settling into my creases on my smile lines, which that usually happens with a lot of foundations. My only complaint is my creases on my forehead and my dry patches. That's my main one. And then with my texture, I mean, I just have acne. So it's just going to emphasize it because it's a matte finish foundation. I knew that buying it. So that's really it. But I'll check in with you guys probably around 8 o'clock. Because that'll be 8 hours, 8:30. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Really quickly, I wanted to introduce you guys to my new puppy, Tank. He's crazy. He's a chocolate lab and he's about 8 weeks old right now. So if you hear whining in the background, Tank, this is why. Well, I'm so excited to have a new addition to my family, and for once it's not a cat. So, and my cats get along with him really well. As you can see, he's just really wild right now, so if you hear sounds in the background, it's Tanky. You guys, I am so expired right now. Let me address the fact that I've changed 3 times. LJ's gonna see this shirt and call me out for it because he's been looking for this shirt, but that's okay. I'm okay with it at this point. I have put this makeup, this foundation and concealer to the test today. I went to the chiropractor. I ran a ton of errands in town. I walked my dog and played with my puppy in the 90-degree weather outside. I took a nap. I cried while scrolling through really sad Facebook videos. I've done it all today. So we're gonna see how this makeup has held up because all I've seen is myself in the viewfinder. I haven't looked up close. I'm kind of scared. So let's do that now. So it's currently 8:42, so it's been 8 hours and like 15 or so minutes. Don't worry, I will zoom you guys in as well. The dryness on my head it's still like really noticeable and it's super creased up there. As far as the concealer goes, because I know I haven't been talking about it a ton, underneath my eyes is super creasy, but it's gonna crease. I have fine lines, that's natural. And I think it's, like I said, I was like sobbing watching like little sad Facebook videos, so that could be a part of it too. But I feel like everyone does little things every day and they need their makeup to last. So I'm not gonna give it any slack. But it's not drying on my under eye, which is what I'm looking for in a concealer since I do have super dry skin, like I've said so many times. You can kind of see that I'm more shiny right here and around my nose. I kind of like that look of a little bit of a natural glow, but I'm not even oily and I'm starting to look oily in this foundation, but it was drying me out because it's a matte foundation, so I'm really confused. I want to try out this foundation more before I give you like my final review, my final thoughts, because it's not the best day and I've been having a super bad skin day. But I feel like a lot of people, when they buy a foundation, like if you're not a big makeup collector or if you don't do like YouTube or Instagram or anything, you usually typically switch in between 2 foundations. And this is a high-end foundation, so if you're spending your money on something, you want a foundation that's going to last through the day no matter what you're doing. So I don't want to give it any slack there as well. So again, if I were to rate this foundation now after wearing it for a full day, out of 10, I'm gonna lower it. I'm gonna give it a 5 because I can actually feel it on my face, like it feels heavy, and my other go-to foundations don't do that. So let me zoom you guys in and show you what I'm talking about. You can kind of see around my nose where it was cakey before. There's just a lot of oil buildup and it kind of helped like disperse the cakiness, if that makes sense. So it actually got better over there. You can kind of see stuff that's peeking through that wasn't peeking through before. I really hope I'm not breaking out because of this foundation. And then again, with the pieciness and dryness above my eyebrows on my forehead, and the creasing right there is really bad. My smile lines have a little bit of creasing going on, but it's nothing too terrible that I don't experience with other foundations normally. So my final thoughts on the foundation, it claims to be for dry skin as well, but I don't think that's true. So if you have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend this, or even normal leaning towards dry. For the concealer, I love this concealer. It didn't give me any problems today. It doesn't dry me out or cause weird dry patches under my eyes or make me look crepey, crusty, and wrinkly. So I would recommend this one. And for the range as a whole, I think it has a really nice shade range and a lot of different undertones to choose from, so I think that's awesome, and I think Urban Decay did a really good job. Okay, you guys, and that's it for this Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Foundation. First impressions on the concealer and the foundation. That was a mouthful. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I also recently picked up the new Anastasia Luminous Foundation. I love that they came out with a dewy foundation. Let me know if you guys want to see this in a first impressions or a get ready with me, or if you want like a dedicated video to it, I can definitely do that for you guys. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified every time that I upload so you never miss an upload. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy, and I love talking to you guys in the comments, so come chat with me down there. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and I love you so much. Bye!